Alright, so I first want to say that my shirt's a little bit wrinkly, but I'm just in the house today. I know you guys are all watching here. Don't mind the wrinkly shirt. I don't feel like ironing it or putting wrinkle spray because I'm just ready to get the day started. It's about noon. I had breakfast, or I guess like brunch, after cooking and everything. And then now I'm just really need to get straight into everything. I can't talk today. I really just need to get straight into everything. Like I mentioned in the end of last video, I'm going to kind of focus on TikTok today. I was really focused on Instagram for a little while, and now I'm shifting to TikTok. And I'm excited yet challenged with this because it's very new. I don't know much about it. I don't know what works and what doesn't. And I'm going to have to kind of experiment. Same with Instagram, but more so this because I'm not used to TikTok just yet, and it's going to be a learning curve. So a lot of today is going to be like spent research and studying and going on the actual app and really seeing what works, what doesn't, and just see how I can take advantage of the platform in order to grow my content structure and just my whole personal brand. That's what today's focus is, really breaking down TikTok so I can decide what works and really apply that to my content. Probably going to take up most of the day. And if I have time, then I'll work on some other stuff. But today is a TikTok day. And today's goal of the day, because I'm not going to forget this time, there's no specific task that needs to get done. So I'll just say today's goal of the day is to work on TikTok stuff. That's the best way I can describe it. I don't have a singular thing that needs to get done. I just really want to break down that platform, really spend some time on the app, see what works, and see how I can really make it work for myself. So the goal of the day is to just work on TikTok stuff. And I'm ready to get started on it right now. Alright guys, so it is later in the day today, and I have to admit, I have really not gotten much, if anything, done today. Being that I edited yesterday's video last night, that's already done and uploaded, and I did finish wrapping that up this morning. But then since then, I've been trying to really like brainstorm stuff for TikTok, but I don't feel like I made very much progress. One, when you're scrolling through TikTok, that's like a black hole. Like you can just get really caught up in everything, and I'm supposed to be there like trying to study and learn and see what works, and then I just end up just distracting myself, which is not good because I could spend hours on that thing. But I was really trying to pay attention to see what works, and of course I got distracted at times, and I'm still in this spot where I really don't know. And I'll go more into details of that later, but I just really wanted to give an update and say that this has so far been one of those days where I'm really not getting much done. In a little bit, we're going to have to head to mass. So hopefully tonight is going to be where I really focus in and crank down on getting some work done, because it's definitely not happen today during the daytime. So hopefully tonight I can make up for some of that. But yeah, you know, like I always say, this is a daily show, and there are going to be days where I don't get as much done as I would like, and I just have to really bounce back and just focus. But the day is still young. After we get back from mass later tonight, hopefully I can get refocused and get some work done. I don't know what that's going to look like, but hopefully whatever it is, I can do it. All right. I'm really tired. I might take a nap. We'll see. But for now, talk to you guys in a little bit. All right. Gonna hit the mass now. Gonna be back in a couple hours, or a little over an hour. And hopefully it'll be time to finally get some work done. See you guys in a bit. Okay, so the lighting is bad. It's already pretty late here. I hope that's okay. Not the best lighting because it's getting dark outside, but I think it'll do. I just wanted to hop on here and say really quickly that we just got back from mass. We ate dinner, and then here I am now, and I want to talk about something, but I decided I'm going to talk about it for strictly business. Business. I want to talk a little bit about business.
It's not personal, Sonny. It's strictly business.
Okay, so I'm assuming that I probably don't have much footage for this video just from what I remember actually filming and just everything that went on. At least at this point, I probably don't have much footage. And I would say, if I'm being honest with myself, today has not been the most productive day. I would say it's probably been my least productive day in a while. Part of that being, I was working on some TikTok stuff, and I said that that would be a challenge, being it's a new platform and there's a lot of exploring and figuring things out. You know, I use Instagram on a daily basis and I'm on there constantly, so I kind of have an idea of what I wanted to do. With TikTok, I'm like really fresh with that app, and I'm really, I check it out every now and then, and I do more recently use it on a regular basis, but I think just in general it's fairly new in comparison to Instagram. So that was a challenge, and part of it is just when you're on that app, I just get sucked in and distracted. And also it was just one of those days, you know. And what I wanted to talk about here is my family wants to play Monopoly. They're all outside, and I just figured instead of just like not playing Monopoly with them or not doing anything, I might as well. Today has already kind of been like a blown work day. Trust me, let me just say that there's always work going on, right? I'm going to edit later tonight. I have stuff written down on these things, stuff written on the whiteboard, but nothing really tangible, like I've been saying, but there's always stuff happening. But in terms of like actually typing stuff down and really getting some tangible work done and an actual plan and actual videos recorded and things like that, it's just a lot of thinking and a lot of distractions also. Really, there's no excuse for that. I'm not saying that I worked a lot because I know I didn't, but the point I'm trying to make is there's always work going on, but today has not been the most productive day, and it's already kind of later in the day, and as it is in terms of work, not much has gotten done. I think I've made that very clear. I've said that several times. And instead of trying to just catch up on work and being like half focused on work and half trying to be with the family, I figured the work is kind of already missed out on today. Why don't I just focus on spending some time with the family tonight, and then maybe when everyone goes to sleep, I can get back on work. But I don't want to be 50% on work, 50% with the family, because there's this saying, I forgot exactly how it goes, but it's like, if you try to chase two bunnies, you're going to catch neither. But if you just chase one, then you'll catch at least one. So if I'm chasing two bunnies, I'm not going to catch anything. And I want to be 100% on either thing, either working with the family. And because work is a kind of already hit and miss today, I'm going to probably just go spend time with the family. And then maybe later tonight, I can just edit and then restart tomorrow and hopefully hop back into things. So basically, for Strictly Business, the message or my explanation is that instead of me trying to chase two things tonight, I'm just going to focus on one, and then when that one is settled, then I'll work on the next thing. And it's probably just going to be some family stuff for the rest of the evening. And that's okay, because I've been talking about work-life balance and, having off days and time with the family is part of that. I just have to really get focused tomorrow and back into the groove of things. That's today's Strictly Business.
That's one. Just joking.
We're gonna make boba again. Ain't that right, Chris?
It's nice. Draws the assignment for our co-main events. 2 more fights from Jacksonville after a
Got the big cup today. Made it a bit extra. Decided to treat myself. Excuse me. It's hot in here. Alright. So today's goal of the day was to work on stuff for TikTok. I did work on stuff for TikTok, but I'm not pleased with the level of work that was completed. Alexa, pick my light blue.
I can't find the song like.
Alexa, make my light blue. Okay, that's better. As I was saying, I did work on some stuff for TikTok, but I'm not entirely pleased with the amount of work that I did or the quality of work that I did. So I'm going to say that today's goal of the day was not met. Excuse me. Now with that said, in terms of the goal of getting stuff done for TikTok, I'm not too pleased with that. But with the day, I'm fairly pleased because I did spend time with the family. I made boba, went to mass, and I think it was a good day. And I think I still got a lot of work done, Did my regular post on Instagram. I edited yesterday's video. I did that late last night. And I did do some stuff for TikTok, so it wasn't a complete waste of a day. And I talked about in Strictly Business that I didn't want to just be constantly thinking about work when I'm trying to play Monopoly deal with my family. So I decided to just focus on having fun and enjoying the night. And I could just hop back into things tomorrow. And I think that was the right decision. I think I can go to sleep now, pleased with how the day went, and just really grind it out tomorrow. Now tomorrow we do have to make dinner because it's Sunday, so that's going to take up some time, but I'll find time to do what I have to do. And I think it's okay. I think I've been working for 2 months, and this is the day that I didn't work as much really. And I think 2 months of work and 1 day of a little bit of rest, like I still worked, but I got a little bit of rest, is okay. And I'm pleased with that, and I'm happy with that, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow. And with that said, I will see you all tomorrow on another episode of The Pursuit. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.